Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over the update for this week in terms of passive income from yield farming. As every Monday, we do an update to show you how much I've made for the previous week in DeFi yield farming passive income. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you are new, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Make sure to go follow me over on Twitter, join the Discord servers, all that good stuff. Links are in the description. Also, I'm going to leave two other links in the description. One of them is going to be for Crystal. Now, Crystal, again, we use Crystal to find different protocols and different pools to jump in. And also, we can use their swap system and all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave a link down below. And if you just use the DApp, right, you can use it here. So every time you swap $1 worth of tokens, you're going to get 10 crystals, so $100, 1,000 crystals, etc. You can check in, you can do a weekly quiz. You can check in every day and get some free crystals, and you can get crystals, right? And these will turn into crystal tokens when they do launch. Same with Aperture. They're currently running a point airdrop system where, again, if you kind of just use the application right here, you're going to get points, and these will turn into Aperture tokens. Now, I do have a raffle. You can get a raffle as well, and I just won 500 points just like that, right? So every time you hit a certain threshold, you can draw a raffle and get some free points like that as well. Okay, with that said, let's jump into it. So I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto and DeFi, because it is the riskiest stuff in the world. So volume has been okay this week. I mean, we had a low day on the 12th at 2.8 billion. So between 2.8 and 6 billion a day in volume, which isn't too bad. So if we go over to the liquidity positions over on base, start off on base, and we'll hit show all chains. Today, this week's been slightly better week. So if we bring up our calculator, I did add $62 because I pulled $62 out of Sure Yield earlier on today. Now I have withdrawn my capital from Sure Yield as well, because the impairment loss was pretty big there. So I would not, well, I'd never recommended getting in. I never did a video on it because it was super risky, but managed to pull out $62 this week. But so let's add that to the rest of it. So we've got $28 here for ETH and USDC on Arbitrum. So $28.12. We have $8.78 here on Optimism, $8.78. We have $6.33 here over on Matic and USDC. We've got $38.40 over here on WETH and USDC. We've got $19.36 on WETH and Brett. So $19.36. We've got $20.56 over on WETH and Aero. We've got $9.18 on WETH and Normie, which that has some pretty big impairment loss. But I don't count impairment loss on these videos just because it will just get too confusing to keep track of. But also, yes, we know that that is a risk. And these are meme coin pools, these three here. So there is going to be impairment loss on those. WETH and Toshi, we got $5.34 this week. WETH and Fungi, we got $6.46, $8.10 on AVAX. And then our position is out of range, which I am going to rebalance this week because that is a pretty high range that we're on. So I am going to rebalance this. I'm probably going to snuggle this position up this week. So far we're on $212. Okay, if we go over to turbos, as you guys know, I am in the stablecoin pool for now until Sui has kind of settled off in terms of the price. But we've got $44.43 to claim here. Okay, over on Aerodrome, let's have a look. Let's give this a refresh actually so we can update these fees here. So let's give this a refresh and see what we have to claim over on Aero. So in our OVN and USD Plus pool, we've got $49.77 to claim. $49.77. Okay, on our WETH and Tekken pool or TKN, we have $95.79. So that is $95.79. $95.79. And then on our WETH and Wells pool, we've got $181.66. $181.66. And then if we go over to XtraFi here and we do connect wallet and MetaMask, I do have a position on Extra Finance, which is bringing in $1.77 a day. And we're up about $200 on this position here, which isn't too bad at all. So we're farming, yeah, about $1.77. So let's call it $2, and let's just add $14 to this, just for easy math's sake. So basically at $600 for the week in passive income just from yield farming, which isn't too bad. I mean, if we do this as times that by 4, this is about 2,400 for the month roughly. But yeah, so that is how much we have made this week in passive income from DeFi. Now, there are a lot of opportunities to explore right now. I'm still looking at new positions pretty often on Aerodrome because there's a lot of decent positions that you can get into right now. Now, I like to look at the TVL to be pretty high as well as the APR to be, in the 3-figure range. So if we take a look at, sort of page 2, page 3, that kind of thing, then you can see, let's have a look here. Is there anything that's standing out? Not really. Animated Weave, which I am in this position on on Uniswap, 253% right now. Let's have a look to see what else we've got going on. I do believe the Aero and USDC pool is still doing pretty well. I may actually jump into the Aero and USDC pool because I don't have any exposure to there yet. So let's have a look at Aero. So let's take a look here. Aero to USDC, 121%. But this is a lower APR, but you can see the TVL is $84 million. So it's a lot of TVL and a lot of volume going through that position every day. So not too bad there. But yeah, there's a lot of positions over on Aerodrome that I'm looking at jumping in. On XtraFi, there's a ton of positions here. But again, you are going to be taking on some leverage. If you do want to use this to its fullest extent, then you take out leverage with Extra. You don't have to, but you can. And that's where the yields are boosted. Aero and USDC, I'm already in that position. So if you take a look, I mean, they do have optimism pools as well that you can jump in, and you can also go ahead and lend your tokens over here. So you can lend USDC right now for 16% APY, which again is pretty good. You can lend your Aero tokens for 80% a year. So let's say you're in Aerodrome positions, right? And of course, you're making Aero as the reward token. Well, you can then go ahead and lend your Aero for an additional 80% per year if you want to do that. So there's a lot of opportunity right now. Even on turbos, I believe SUI and USDC, you can get pretty high APR right now. If you do a little bit riskier with a bit of a tighter range, you can get some pretty high APRs right now, even over on SUI and USDC, which could be something to explore, which is pretty cool to see. But that is really going to be it for the video. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what the market's doing. So the market overall is fairly stable. Again, 67K for Bitcoin, 3K for Ethereum. Yeah, the market's just doing what it does, right? Nothing too crazy, no big swings in the market this week. Bitcoin up 6.6% over the last 7 days. So yeah, the market's kind of just been pretty stable, which is good. We don't want the market completely plummeting. So it's good to see that the market is being pretty stable. But guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know how well you did this week in passive income. We made about $600, so not too bad there. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.